The world's top biotech investors see the future of the industry split into two distinct paths. One leads to risky but potentially revolutionary science, while the other emphasizes safe bets on companies with proven technology. But where does your company fit in, and how can you make sure you don't get left behind? To answer these questions, we need to look at how biotech venture capital has evolved over the past few years. Today, we're seeing two very different models of investment success. On one hand, there are the moonshots. Backed by private wealth, tech entrepreneurs, and crypto figures, these companies prioritize ambitious long-term scientific visions over near-term viability. Fields like AI-driven drug discovery, longevity, and brain-machine interfaces attract these investors who seek massive upside potential rather than immediate returns. On the other end of the spectrum, traditional biotech investors are taking a more private equity-like approach. These investors target companies with de-risked mid-stage clinical assets, usually in areas like obesity or immunology, and aim to guide them through the next milestone, such as a regulatory approval or a partnership with a pharma company, before exiting. These bets carry less scientific uncertainty, but may face underappreciated commercial risk. But what about companies that don't fit neatly into one of these categories? Stuck between the moonshot and the mature biotech company is a vast landscape of companies with promising but not yet fully validated science. This includes both startups building around semi-proven platforms and former moonshot companies trying to evolve into more conventional biotechs. In this precarious position, these companies are no longer the moonshots that the new biotech investors want, but they haven't yet achieved the de-risking necessary to appeal to the traditional biotech funds. For example, a company developing a new gene therapy platform might have some early proof of concept data in model organisms, while a company attempting to apply CRISPR to treat a rare disease might have promising preclinical results. The problem is that these companies are often stuck in this state for years, struggling to attract the capital they need to advance. This is the valley of death, a term coined by the venture capitalist 𝗕𝗜𝗢𝗧𝗜𝗛 to describe the difficulties that many biotech startups face in securing funding in the later stages of development when they can no longer be considered early-stage high-risk ventures but have ain't yet proven themselves with a fully validated product. These companies are too risky for traditional investors, but not risky enough for moonshot investors. Bridging this gap will require creative solutions from both sides. Moonshot investors will need to be open to backing companies with shorter time horizons and more modest goals, while traditional biotech investors will need to be willing to tolerate more risk and accept smaller returns. Ultimately, the future of biotech will depend on how well these two poles can coexist and complement each other. A one-size-fits-all approach to investing simply won't work in this rapidly evolving landscape. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more content.